What's going on, guys? Welcome back to this channel that's all about architecture, engineering and construction, and where we also are all about bettering the African narrative. Okay, so I'm just going to take you on a very short tour of this project that we are doing in Chira. If you've been following this channel for quite a while, you might have come across a video of a certain 4-bedroom house that we did, literally 5 bedrooms really, that we did some time back, but just that it was actually a hipped roof. So this is the flat roof version of that project. Okay, of course we made a few modifications on the project to make it flat roof and also make it look much better with a flat roof. Okay. So I'm literally going to start outside of the compound. Now starting to move, you might realize that along here, along the boundary wall, there is a kind of a cascading of the boundary wall. Some parts are in and some others are outside. So we are literally going to have planters in the middle right there. Now as it happens on the outside, the same thing is actually going to happen on the inside of the boundary wall. Okay, so this is literally going to be the access of the house. Just to take you through a brief look of the neighborhood, this is the access road that comes all the way up and goes to that side. Okay, so there's one that proceeds to that side, one that proceeds actually to the other side at the end of the road. Okay, so this is literally the main access of the plot. So accessing the plot from right here, you realize that it's actually literally slanting. This is the upper side and this is literally the lower side. Okay, so I don't know if you're able to see from the videos that we'll share on the screen, but here we are literally going to have a car park that is going to have literally just about 2 to 3 cars right here. We are going to have a carport around here, and behind it there's a proposal to have a small swimming pool there. Okay, still quite pending, but probably we'll have it there. Okay, so looking at the house in general, how it's coming forward, this is literally going to be a paved area over here. Then there's already a septic tank. Now the septic tank, we already by the time the client bought the land, the septic tank was already existing. Actually, even in the design we considered it to be here because it's at a very good location. So you might also realize that the compound here, according to the design, became a bit smaller. I'll explain that why we had to shift this whole house and bring it just a bit onto the lower side. I'll explain that later when we get there. But this is literally the look of the house and how far it has gone. Going quite well. The slab is already complete for the ground, of course, and also for the top floor. Now this is also a slab where we're actually going to have a gazebo that is just next to the house. Okay, this one right here. Then for the main house, it's right here. Looking at the house from this side, maybe you'll be able to comprehend it much better. Okay, I don't know, the camera is very wide. I hope you're able to comprehend that properly, but that is it for now. So I can't take you through the inside of the house. We are literally going to have stonework on these 2 pillars that you see here. Okay, they're going to have stonework on them, and I think they're going to really look beautiful. So literally the main access of the house is actually going to be at this spot. I'm not able to enter inside, sorry about the noise. I'm not able to enter inside because you can see there's a lot of poles inside there, so the video might not make much sense to you. Okay, so literally we have a balcony for the kitchen over here. This is a small balcony for the kitchen. Okay, then up it actually doubles as a bedroom for the master's bedroom. Okay, so as you can see that, so I'm literally going to move around the house. Don't mind this. This is a temporary latrine for the site workers. Okay, so going forward, this is on the side of the house. Okay, so as you move towards this side of the house, we still have the kitchen. Sorry, we still have the kitchen over here, and then no, sorry, the dining. This is the dining. Sorry, I forgot to mention to you, this is actually the dining. So that is literally a balcony for the dining. I think I had mentioned earlier in the video it's a balcony for the kitchen, but sorry about that, it's actually the dining. Then this is also another window, one of the windows for the kitchen, which is here there in open plan. If you are not able to comprehend this properly, I'll leave the link to the video in the description below so that you can actually follow through and see how that house was actually planned to be. Just that now this is actually a flat roof version of it. Okay, so we have a maid's room here. In the original plan, the maid was supposed to access her room from the back balcony of the kitchen, which is actually the other side. But we decided, you know, we can have it this side so that the maid can have her own privacy actually. So the maid actually, her room is actually self-contained. Yeah, so this is literally her bathroom. This is her bathroom, and this is where she's staying. You know, just enough space for living, enough space for staying. Okay, this part of the house is actually not storage. There is nothing above it. Okay, as you can see. So moving out, still moving around the house, you can see the boundary wall ends just around there. This is the store on site for storing materials and things like that. But you look here, on that wall, I am not able to go there right now because it's very close to the storehouse, but there's actually an access, a back access to the plot. Okay, just a small door you're actually going to put there to access to be able to access the plot from the back in terms of, you know, of emergency or things like that. So going around the house, this side, this is still a window for the maid's room. Okay, now there's a well here. Okay, I think I had hinted on it at the start of the video. This is actually the reason why we actually had to push this house towards the front so that we can reserve this well, because this well was already dug by the time the plot was actually purchased. So we could not really compromise on the cost of, you know, this well to just literally put the house here, because there was going to be a lot of even backfilling, because one of the columns was actually supposed to be at this very spot of the well. Okay, so at the time of design we had planned, you know, to get rid of the well and just decided to do ours. But during the construction we looked at the benefits vis-a-vis the losses that we make and realized, you know, we can just keep the well here and we'll find a nice way to furnish it so it can actually still be used by the project itself. Okay, so we have this is actually a balcony. Okay, now initially the maid room was supposed to be accessed from here. Okay, but like I told you earlier on, we actually decided to access it from the other side so that the maid can also have her own privacy. So this is just a small kitchen porch at the back. Now directly here you can see there are some iron bars that are popping out from there. That means this structure is still continuing. So as it continues, we'll have the outside kitchen being directly opposite to this main kitchen of the house. Okay, then I think then, you know, we also have those two pillars. You have stairs here, then you also have these small staff quarters or boys quarters where there are going to be many services. There's a washroom there that can be used by the askari, and also as a changing room for those who are actually using the swimming pool. Then we have a small unit there where the keeper of the house can also stay, probably a site guard or something. There's also going to be another a site guard house, but someone who's keeping the house in certain times, you know. Basically it can even be used as a small office. That's the room provided there for such things, you know. That is still pending what function exactly it's going to serve, but most likely it's going to be a small office at home that is apart from the main house. Then here we have two rooms, but they're accessed by one door. So one of them is going to be an outside store and another one is actually a powerhouse. Now powerhouse is where we are going to be housing the batteries, the solar batteries and all things like that, and, you know, the main switchover unit the switch over unit for the solar and the electricity unit and all things like that. Basically that's what's actually going to happen there. Then here, like I said, you're going to have an outside kitchen. Okay, so now I think that pretty much makes it. You know, we have a pantry here. I'm not really going to do an interior video right now because you can see it's not really easy comprehensible. I hope that in the future, when we have done all the block work and all that, we'll be able to do another walkthrough video into this project. Okay, so I'm taking the stairs, the stairs. Now right here I'm on the top floor, but you literally cannot understand what exactly is on the top floor because we are still doing block work here and there. Of course, there are some changes that have happened and they're already being implemented. Okay, so basically I think that's it. I hope you guys enjoy the video and have a good time, not to waste a lot of your time.